we're going to be working on another portion of our self-portraits with the hidden pocket. So I have my example here, so we're going to start adding some more details to this today. Um, Again, yours is in pencil, so you can erase some things, and as we work on the hair today, you might erase this line or part of it to show your hair. Otherwise, it might look kind of silly to have a dark line and then have stuff trying to cover it up. So we're going to do two kinds of hair. We're going to do like a short hairstyle and then a longer hairstyle. So if you have long hair but want to have it put up or like in a ponytail or something, the short hairstyle might be more for you. So for shorter hairstyles, we might want to go ahead and put our ears in. And our ears are kind of right between our eyes and where our nose would be. And I'm just going to use a curved line, or you can think of it like the letter C or backward C, depending on what side you're on. And you could add some little curves in there to show all the little details and stuff. And we'll be adding that again once we open it up. But let's leave it closed for now so we can kind of see where the hairline might be. So if you have shorter hair, or like I said, your hair is like pulled back into a ponytail, you could probably leave this line. And depending on like the texture of your hair, if you have straight hair, your line might kind of follow the same curve as your head. If your hair is kind of spiky, right, it might go up and then over. If you have curly hair, right, you might kind of use swirls or spiral lines to show the texture of your curly hair. So I'm going to kind of start right by the ear, and let's go with a little curl or a little texture on this. But otherwise, well, you know what, maybe I'll do half and half. This one will look really weird, but that way we can kind of see a couple different things. So if we had some curly hair, you might kind of use like a little bit of a bump or a wave. If you have straighter hair, you might just kind of be following the curve of your head there to show that. So if you have your hair pulled back in a ponytail, you might use this straighter side here, and then you could show your ponytail kind of coming down and around. If you just had it going straight back, you wouldn't need to do that, but if you want to make sure that people can see your hair, right, you might be kind of using this curved line to represent the ponytail. And then you could always add, some more lines in there to show the texture of the hair. So that would be for short hair or pulled back hair. And if you have longer hair, I did not do this with Sharpie because I wanted to just have to erase part of that. Like if you have bangs, you might want to draw your bangs across. So let's go ahead and do kind of the same thing, maybe a combination of different hairstyles so we can see. So this will be benefit for all people. So your hair, typically kind of goes above your head a little bit. So if you have curly hair, you might use kind of like a wavy line to show that. If you have straight hair, again, it's going to fall kind of down like so, right? And then part of this, you probably won't see your ears if your hair is down, so we wouldn't have to draw that. And then so we can kind of maybe come back in here and then fill in that line to show that. So if you had bangs, you would probably not draw that line in there. You would maybe just draw your bangs straight across or kind of off to the side, however your bangs are. That's going to be kind of up to you. Again, you can draw, some kind of textures and lines to show all the hair, but you don't have to draw all of those. And we'll come back to this when we open it up to kind of you're going to have to do the hair, another time inside there. So that's our hair. So let's go back to our original example, and we'll finish the face in here. So we're going to open this up, and we are going to basically redraw the bottom part of the head, and we're going to keep it just inside this top portion, and then we will leave this kind of little fold here for all of like shoulders and words and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to find the middle again and maybe kind of figure out how far down I'm going to go, and I'm just going to start there and come back around to make the face, and kind of put my shoulder, my neck in there so you can see that. And you can see now I have my ears that I need to finish in here as well. So some things you are drawing twice. Alright, so now though we have to draw some more features. So this is again where your personality is going to come into play, how you want to draw these. There's so many different ways you can draw your nose and your mouth to show your feelings and expressions. So we'll do the nose one way here, and we'll do it another way on the other one. I think I'm just gonna do kind of like a little bump right there for the nose, and then for the mouth, usually it looks better if you're smiling, but you know, that's up to you. You could do like a little side smile. You could leave it just like that. You could open it up a little bit. You could add teeth and tongue if you want to. Again, this is a place where you are in charge of what this looks like. I'm just going to kind of do some diagonal lines to kind of represent the shoulders. And then you can see here, I also need to draw a little bit of the hair again for that ponytail. Alright, so that one's done. And let's go back to the long hair. And if you needed to see part of this face again one more time, you would have a chance to watch it again. So I'm kind of looking for the middle, figuring out how far I'm going to go down, and putting in this curved line for the bottom of the face, neck. You could add your shoulders whenever you're ready. Oops, I probably shouldn't have done that for the hair, in case your hair goes past your shoulders, but that's okay, we'll make it work. So we can kind of continue this, maybe the hair is going behind, right? But all of this would be hair. I always see people leave like blank space right here. But that would all kind of be where the hair is falling. And then let's do a different kind of nose this time. So we did like just kind of a little semicircle there. You could do the one that I did in my example. We'll show this one again. So I did almost like two curves and then two flat ovals for the nostrils. I also see, you know, kind of this style a lot too, where we kind of get the side of the nose. So you can decide what you like. I don't really personally like that one, but it's there. It's fine. And then put your mouth in. And, you know, you could always add things like lips too if you wanted to show that. It's gonna be up to you. So we are going to stop here for today, and then we will come back and talk about how we can make some bubble letters for our adjectives that describe who we are and anything else. So in the meantime, you guys can work on your mask design, start thinking about your words that you're going to use for descriptions, and what sort of materials you have to add color. So that's all for today. Keep your art in a safe place for next time.